today to prepare another video recipe. The dish I'm going to prepare today is bowties pasta with cannellini beans, pesto and stracchino cheese. Now, stracchino is an Italian cream cheese. The one we find here in the States is made in the States because importing it from Italy would result in it losing basically its creaminess. So what you need for this recipe is 4 tablespoons of Italian pesto, about 4 ounces of stracchino, and this is pretty much half of the package, 4 ounces of Italian cannellini beans, and 1 pound bag of Italian farfalle or bowties pasta. We're gonna do everything pretty much here. Basically, we have to blend the beans and then mix them together with pesto and stracchino. We're gonna do it in a bowl over simmering water, and in another pot there is already boiling water with Italian sea salt to cook pasta. So give me just a sec and we will be back to start the recipe. And here we are. So place the beans in the glass basically of the immersion blender. I'm going to go here to get a few tablespoons of, possibly inside, of boiling water. Now, this is a recipe I was given by a friend and never tried. So this is the first time and we're gonna do it together. So let me quickly blend these and we'll be back. And done. It doesn't really take very long. So clean the blender. You don't want to leave any of these here. Now you can either blend all the beans or blend most part of them and keep some to have some sort of decoration, or you can use some of the leftover beans to do some sort of decoration either, because this is roughly 2/3 of a can of cannellini beans. So, and now, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of warm up our pesto in a heat-resistant bowl over simmering water. And then we're going to add our stracchino. And work it until it basically melts and combines with the pesto. It may take a little because it was right out of the fridge and it kind of got a little solid. So, oops. Okay, our pasta water is boiling already, so while this warms up a little, we're going to put our pasta in. Stir it nicely. Now when you cook pasta, you don't need any sort of olive oil. All you have to do in order to avoid sticking to each other is just basically to stir it at the beginning and keep stirring it every now and then. If you use oil when you cook your pasta, what happens is that oil coats your pasta so it will avoid sticking to each other, but it will also prevent sauce from sticking to your pasta. So this is going to be cooking, and pasta needs to be covered until it goes back to boiling. After that, just remove the lid and have your pasta rapidly boil. You don't really want something boiling slowly, because otherwise your pasta is going to get soggy and mushy. It doesn't cook as well. If your sauce gets way too thick, always use some of the water your pasta is cooking in, because it gets more flavorful. So we're doing it also to basically clean out, boils, to clean out our container here where we blended the beans. Oops. And to be able to mix everything together. Okay, so this is pretty much done. Creamy, but not super thick nor super runny. We'll see when we add our pasta if we need any extra water just to thin it a little bit. So we're done for the moment, and we'll see each other as soon as our pasta is cooked. And our pasta is al dente, so I'll reserve some of the water. You should always do this when you cook pasta, because if your sauce is too thick, you want to have something flavorful to thin it with. So drain it, but not super dry. So some of the water basically gets in directly with the pasta. And stir it. Now, when we were not filming, I decided, unilaterally, to add all the remaining beans whole to the sauce. I think it was a good addition, and it's not that bad. I mean, it's just a third of a can of beans. So, okay, it doesn't seem we need anything to thin the pasta, to thin the sauce actually. So, just give me 1 second, and we will come closer to show you how it looks like. So, here's our pasta, and we'll dish some out just for a closer look and a closer picture. And the cheese is really melted. So, here it is, and I hope you will try this. It sure smells good. So this is going to be dinner tonight, and I'm sure it's great. So I hope we'll see you soon, each other, and buon appetito e a presto!